Well, I'll start out with a song that I wrote for my wife because I kind of like her. Too much to drink and my mind's kinda hazy. Some folks say that I'm a little crazy. Guess they're right. I'm just crazy about you. Well, I've been quite insane since the first time that we met. Been howling at the moon, don't know why, but I'll just bet it's because I'm just crazy about you. I don't know why I have this effect on me. You're driving me about as crazy as I want to be. And after all these years, I know that you can see it's not that crazy to question my sanity. Well, the music's getting started, and baby, do you want to dance with butterflies? Like our first glance, it's still the same. I'm still crazy about you. Don't know why I have this effect on me. You're driving me about as crazy as I want to be. And after all these years, I know that you can see it's not that crazy to question my sanity. Well, the evening's getting late, we can dance on by the firelight. Nothing can go wrong, and everything just feels right. It's because I'm still crazy about you. Well, I'm still crazy about you. Clap, 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 clap. That one's for my wife.
That's a beautiful song.
So, I think I'm hearing some rustling of papers. I don't know if it's me or... Ah, there it goes. Whatever it was is gone now. So this song is about the fact that people used to drink a lot more whiskey than they do today. Just out of the divorce court, sleeping on a concrete bench. How it got this bad, never know. Life's working to it, someone's throwing a monkey wrench. Gotta be a way to let it go. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles in low-carb beer. I'd wanted to start drinking when you walked right out my door, but nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Well, I went down to Dallas just to have a shot or two. All I could find was coffee bar cafes. It'll take more than a latte to get this cowboy through. Somebody's missed a point along the way. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles in low-carb beer. I don't want it to start drinking when you walk right out my door, but nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Well, this is Harry's story. It's a sad one, but it's true. He sobered up through no fault of his own. Can't find a soul to drink with since she said we're through. His need for alcohol's been overblown. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Just can't drown your troubles in low-carb beer. I'd want to start drinking when you walk right out my door, but nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. Nobody's drinking whiskey anymore. I really like the applause machine, Harry.
That's no machine.
That's no machine.
No, we're tuning into the audience. We figured out how to tune into the audience out there.
That's amazing. That's incredible.
Yeah, you've heard of that about these computers. You got to watch. They may be watching and listening to you. Well, we figured that out. Now we can, when they applause, we can hear the applause.
Well, that's amazing.
We get booze too sometimes. So
well, I will be very careful. I'll be very careful about that.
All right.
Wow, that was amazing. So this is a song about Hurricane Katrina, or the aftermath. Let me do something here. All right. There we go. It's better. House built by the levee, down below the water line, eating oysters, playing trumpet, dealing cards and drinking wine, c'est la vie. Greasy night summer, t-shirts sticking to my skin, talk of storms out on the Gulf Coast, here to wash away our sins, c'est la vie. Never thought it'd wash away Big Easy. Never thought the Mississippi River'd ever wash away New Orleans, making nightmares of my dreams, c'est la vie. Seabirds flying inland, we shoot all of seeing the signs, watching tail lights on the highway and the never-ending line, c'est la vie. Curse that El Camino, parts spread all across the yard. They gave us plenty warning, man, it shouldn't be this hard, c'est la vie. Never thought he'd wash away Big Easy. Never thought the Mississippi River'd ever wash away New Orleans, making nightmares of my dreams, c'est la vie. I count myself a lucky one, escaping with my life. I should have left the week before with my brother and his wife, c'est la vie. Nothing left to pack up, so I moved to Baltimore. Now I spend my summers playing on the Jersey Shore, c'est la vie. Never thought he'd wash away Big Easy. Never thought the Mississippi River'd ever wash away New Orleans, making nightmares of my dreams, c'est la vie. Guess I'll find another dream. C'est la vie.
You're a real crowd pleaser, I tell you.
Did you take that idea from Blue Rock?
What?
Blue Rock does a concert series, and at Blue Rock they actually have people back that played there, and they record the live audience clapping. In some cases, they're actually playing back the original recording of the audience clapping or booing, as the case may be. Okay, this is a silly song. I wrote this song because I heard somebody talking about a lady, and they said that she was from Memphis, but she's really from North Mississippi. So this kind of prompted a whole song. I don't know why. Says that she's from Memphis, but it's really Mississippi. Says she owns a mansion, but she's sleeping on my floor. Says she drives a Bentley, but she hitchhiked here from Dallas. I don't believe her anymore. Oh, I don't believe her anymore. I don't believe her anymore. Her story just gets stranger than it was a year before. There's a weird stuff going on here, and it's too hard to ignore. I don't believe her anymore. She told me that she loves me, but she seems a bit distracted, staring at the flock of crows that's gathered around my door. She rifles through my closets and she's checking out my mail. I don't believe her anymore. Oh, I don't believe her anymore. Her story just gets stranger than it was the day before. There's weird stuff going on here, and it's too hard to ignore. I don't believe her anymore. There's something quite peculiar about that screaming in the attic. There's an odor in my basement, I never noticed it before. I ask her why, she shrugs it off as my imagination. I don't believe her anymore. Oh, I don't believe her anymore. Her story just gets stranger than it was the day before. And there's weird stuff going on here, and it's too hard to ignore. I don't believe her anymore. She asked me for a lock of hair, some goat's blood and a feather. She dances after midnight and she quotes Marie Laveau. She draws pentagrams, lights candles, and she chants in ancient tongues. I don't believe her anymore. Oh, I don't believe her anymore. Her story just gets stranger than it was the day before. There's weird stuff going on here, and it's too hard to ignore. I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I don't believe her anymore. And the crowd goes wild.
Man, they're going to be throwing stuff on the stage.
Oh, so that was a silly one. Okay, so this is a sad song. I'll play a sad song. I got lots of sad songs. This is sad. I wrote this kind of because of my mom having Alzheimer's years ago, and then seeing so many cases of it in the assisted living places. I'll play it occasionally. So I wrote this song. No, I've heard her laugh before as she wheels me down the hall. She mentions names and places that I just can't recall. Her voice sounds so familiar. Something's not the same. And why can't I remember her name? Clothes are so much brighter than the folks who care for me. There's fog around my thoughts that hide a dusty memory. She wheels me back down to my room to watch the football game. And why can't I remember her name? Memories are out there hanging just beyond my reach. I struggle for the words to ask her why. She wipes my cheek and whispers, "It's such a shame." And why can't I remember her name? She moves just like an angel in this early afternoon, and I ride her wings on memories and the smell of her perfume. I think I used to love her, and I still feel the same. But why can't I remember her name? And why can't I remember her name? Well, that was the sad song for the time. So we'll move on to funnier songs. I wrote this for a song contest, and the only requirement for the song contest is that you had the phrase "just saw Jimmy Hoffa" somewhere in the song. Love and war on a Saturday night, hanging with the usual crew. My buddy pointed out my favorite waitress, bet she'd never go home with you. The bet I'll take was I've been working on a brand new pickup line. It's a little bit rough, but a couple more shiners will make it sound just fine. I just saw Jimmy Hoffa riding in his Pontiac. Just saw Amelia Earhart, says she's flying back. It's a Bigfoot riding the Loch Ness Monster, trying to get a better view. Oh, I've seen Santa at the end of this bar, but never seen a woman like you. Well, she gave me a look like you'd give a kid when he's up to no good. Then she smiled, gave me a wink, and showed me that she understood. She got off work, she took me home in an old green Pontiac, with Michigan plates and blood on the dash and a skeleton in the back. I just saw Jimmy Hoffa riding in his Pontiac. Just saw Amelia Earhart, says she's flying back. Bigfoot riding the Loch Ness Monster trying to get a better view. Well, I've seen Santa at the end of this bar, but never seen a woman like you. Be careful what you ask for, just might come your way. If I just kept my big mouth shut, I wouldn't be here today. Explaining to the FBI everything I saw. I was just looking for a little bit of fun, wasn't trying to get in trouble with the law. I just saw Jimmy Hoffa riding in his Pontiac. Just saw Amelia Earhart, says she's flying back. The Bigfoot riding the Loch Ness Monster trying to get a better view. Well, I've seen Santa at the end of this bar, but never seen a woman like you. Oh, I've seen Santa at the end of this bar, but never seen a woman like you. Oh, you have laughter too. That's pretty good. Wow. Fanfare for the common man.
I didn't mean to push that one.
I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like
Anyway.
that. This is a lot more fun with that, Harry. You should have found that device sooner. You know,
Trying to add something to the show here. I'm not sure I'm adding.
I think that's good. I think that's good. So I didn't tune up a guitar for slide, so I'll do this trick. Talking to Scrappy Judd is the guitar player at Austin, and he was playing with somebody I can't remember who at a house concert. And I was talking about how quickly he got in and out of open tuning, and he says he didn't do a whole open tuning, he just tuned down one string. So this is a song about the blues. And the blues came from a group of people who didn't have their freedom, they were treated as less than human. So they hid a lot of their emotions in the songs that they sung in the fields. Eventually that music made it out to the cities. A lot of it turned into rock and roll, and most of the music we play today is based on it. So this is my tribute to the blues. Get yourself a song, sing it out in the fields. Get yourself a song, sing it out in the fields. Oh, make it a sad one, don't let them know how you feel. Sing about something, not what you really mean. Sing about something, but not what you really mean. Gonna find me a woman, sweep my front porch clean. So take it to Chicago and make that big town dance. Take it to Chicago and make that big town dance. Well, you know they're gonna love you if you give them a half a chance. So grab yourself a bottle and drag it across them guitar strings. Grab yourself a bottle and drag it across them guitar strings. Ain't no finer sound of the way it rings. So get yourself a song, sing it out in the fields. Get yourself a song, sing it out in the fields. Don't make it a sad one, don't let them know how you feel. Oh, make it a sad one. Wanna let them know how you feel.
You got about 3 minutes.
That's perfect. One last song.
Okay.
This is a song that started out about the ospreys on the Columbia River and ended up being about the cycle of life. I live my life on Columbia River, just a few miles from the Bonneville Dam. High on a pole that marks the ship channel, I provide for my family the best that I can. 'Cause I am the king of Columbia River, and everyone smiles as I take to the sky. They follow my as I glide across the water. They can't look away when they watch me fly by. They watch me fly by. The summer breeze blows and I soar the ridges, dive for the fish in the shallows below. When the winter winds push me, I gather the family. The winters are warmer in old Mexico. 'Cause I am the king of Columbia River, and everyone smiles as I take to the sky. They follow my arc as I glide across the water, and can't look away when they watch me fly by. They watch me fly by. 17 years on Columbia River, and that's a few more than most of us see. And soon I'll dive down and I'll drift with the current, and out to the ocean, that's the way it should be. And the mountains belong to the eagles, the hawks hunt the highways on the telephone wire, and the owls own the nights and the kestrels the field. This river is all I desire. 'Cause I am the king of Columbia River, and everyone smiles as I take to the sky. Follow my arc as I glide across the water. They can't look away when they watch me fly by. They watch me fly by.